And here we go, getting started again, doing our show. We'll just start off trying to snipe. Not sure exactly when things are hitting, but I think it's hitting a couple minutes early, so we'll get set up here as the feed gets to flowing. Yeah, I definitely want to get that McGrady, but you got Nash, that's pretty good. I saw Nash on the auction house too, and I went to highlight him and buy him out for 100,000, and he was already gone earlier today. And I haven't seen anybody besides West pop up for a buyout. Been sniping on and off throughout the day, but the baby he didn't really go into a good sleep, so we're starting late. Really had hoped to do an early stream, like a warm-up stream, but hopefully the next couple nights we'll be able to do that. I think the 8s are hitting like 2 minutes early, best I can tell. But hopefully we'll get the scientists in here that know exactly when it's going to drop. Got some of the guys in there last night. They were pretty close to the second of when it would refresh. So yeah, you're gonna make a big pile of coins. You're gonna just open packs with all the MT, or are you gonna buy somebody that you want? Did you even play a game with the Nash? I bet he shoots it really well. My stream isn't quite coming through yet for me, so I'm gonna refresh the web page here. So we're calling 8s as my page refreshes. Don't know what's going on with the 9 market. Hopefully we'll get some PlayStation players in. Keep us dialed in to what's going on. First snipe attempt on stream. I've been hitting some nice revies, but nothing big time on the amethyst or diamond market. And we see a new West is out. No, that's 22 hours, not 23, so it still may be coming. Alright, so Fresh at Cities, he's going to go get himself a T-Mac eventually. Got a big pile of coins due to him because he got Steve Nash today. So I think that puts him at 5 diamonds this year in the game that he's pulled. Unless I've lost count. I've only got the 1 so far. I was on stream with Westbrook. So I'll keep refreshing until 5 passed, and then we'll go look at the rubies. Don't know that we're going to see any diamonds push out right now. I saw that Nash on the auction house, but not able to get him. Oh, so you're gonna be pretty set. You might catch one in the late night too. Less competition. So I'm going to keep on refreshing until I see 5 passed here on the laptop. Found the Ruby Lockdown Marcus All for 3,000 MT, so that made about 7,000 for me. Found the Josh Smith out there for around the same price. It was also in the Lockdown set. So those were probably my best 2 today in the sniping. So it's 5 past. I don't see anything coming up here behind those hardens. We see that that one just has a few minutes under 12, so they may be new listings. So we'll go to the Reebies, see what we can find. Nothing there in the all-arounds. Kind of cheap for Van Horn, but not really a moneymaker. Alright, so I'm getting told to check on a card. So I'll do that real quick. I'm trying to do it quick. Kind of botching it. And here's Chaos. Yeah, there's a kid. I've been seeing him periodically throughout the day, so I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but I think I'll probably let it slide. I've seen it at 79 once today. Didn't grab a hold of it. I probably should have. Could have made some profit, but I went to look it up and then it was gone. The Nash I did try to get right away when I saw it for 100,000, but wasn't able to get it. I'm doing well, Chaos. Hope you're doing well. We got Fresh in here. Fresh pulled that Diamond Steve Nash today on the auction house. He's got him listed now. Oh, there was one for, yeah, so 80 would have been pretty good. I think I messed up on the 79 one. Not getting it. I didn't know something had it was like my first refresh of the day, and I didn't know if something had driven the market down, so I didn't want to kind of step on myself with that attempt. That was probably the most profit I would have seen throughout the day. So we don't catch anything this time through. We got a handful of Reebies out there. We got Taj the Goat Gibson as well. Yeah, I saw that on the Reddit. I haven't checked out all the ratings on it, but I'm sure it's a pretty great card. Did he get really good three-point shooting finally? And we turn over Daniel Gibson. Let's see who else we get. $78, so that's solid, considering all the other good stuff he does. So I don't even know who I picked in the footy app tonight, Chaos, but I gotta take a look now and we can see if they're winning tonight. I think there's one game on the NRL schedule, if I looked at it right. I'm still getting used to this app. Dragons just won, apparently. And I missed that one. Looks like everybody missed on that game. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. Cowboys and Raiders are up now. Looks like I went with the trend. I don't know which logo that is, but only a few people have the other one. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that Jonathan too. So everybody went Panthers, so the upsets are coming in the rugby league. I guess Indian Jacking finally took a loss, so got that going for me. Only problem is I didn't gain anything on him. It's the Seahawks and the Bungholes. Westbrook with the dunk. Sabalas from deep. That'll drop. Oh wow, so Fresh was getting close to that Diamond Mullen. I don't think I've even bought any of the rubies for that yet. I'm just going to keep grinding until I have like 1,000,000 MT, so I have a chance to do it. I'm trying to build up my VC as well. Maybe rip a box before those deep shooters too go out of packs. We get the green release with Sabalos. Oh, so there's a Diamond West. Okay, I thought it was a... so you're talking about Jerry West. I was thinking of David West when I saw your IM. So that is a great pull. So you got 2 diamonds. And we're just dialed in with Sabalos for some reason, so we'll keep shooting it with them. Spurs were able to beat the Pelicans tonight in overtime. I was hoping San Antonio would start dropping some games considering Durant is out. No, you got the Sapphire Paul George. Chaos is forgetting about his own team here. But I understand what you're saying. You're probably saying Durant plays better. The Durant plays really well. Chaos has been spending time on the FIFA stream. Not grinding 2K so much this year. Out to Gibson, and we'll get that one through. Rick Fox. And Hodges has it on the left wing working on Zeke. We had like 40 viewers in last night. We are on Xbox. If you hit the command GT, it'll pop out my gamer tag. It's also in the About Me. I'll be happy to do it here in a second. Here we go. Yep, we're on Xbox. Feel free to add me if you like. There's a hotkey for every moderator. Fresh, if you just put in that command with F, it'll put in your gamer tag. If you want to ever give it out to anybody, I know it's the same as your username. No, I'm not. Maybe somebody else in the stream is, but I will explain right there about... Oh, sorry, Chaos. I hit you with the fastest fingers. Taking all the fun away from Chaos. Alright, so he won on his screen. That's all that matters. Yeah, if you set something up with Fresh, that would be cool. I actually would love to watch that, but I don't know how I can view unless Fresh hops on stream. Fresh is stacked. He's loaded, dude. But I don't know that he wants to bet at all on a game, but he's got some coin. And we're shooting well to start this night. Kind of the opposite of what usually happens. Tomorrow's going to be Soccer Saturday. I'll be wearing the Toady jersey. I'll have on an Azuri cap. I'm going to bang out 20 push-ups. We're going to root for Paul and Beanstalk to hoist the trophy. Magic found out he's in the big leagues dealing with Fresh to death. Comparing bankrolls with the master. Hey Magic, while you're here, hit that follow button, buddy, and I will follow you back. If you would like to gain a follower, I certainly would. Before you guys go and get into the death match, flip over 200 EMT. They're out ice skating together. Didn't know they had a lot of ice rinks in Australia, but I learned something every night. We didn't sell anything. The 8 should be hitting here in 3 minutes, so I guess we'll just play around for a minute. Put on some shoes. Have any duplicates around here? Apparently not. Alright on, buddy. I will get you followed back here as well. Apologize if you're a new follower. I got kind of a flood of new followers last few days, but I got you followed back. Thank you. Magic Genie. I've actually never ice skated. I've done a lot of roller skating, roller blading, which is, I guess, comparable, but never have taken it to the ice. Fresh is like the best player I know in the game, so I don't think it's a matter of that. It's probably just, I mean, obviously he can speak for himself, but he probably just doesn't want to be bothered with a trifling amount of 10K. So I believe we're calling 8 here. Should be refreshing soon. We need the sniping experts to hop in and tell us what's really going on. Hopefully those guys will pop back in from last night. Like the Wild Wolf. Magic suddenly has some more cash to bet. We see West out there, the logo. I personally wouldn't bother with wagers. Somebody's on the Reddit page saying they got banned for sniping today, so I'd be careful with it, but it's completely up to you guys, whatever you want to do. You don't need the old man giving advice here on the microphone. So if it's still running early, nothing came out on that. Refresh. Let's go check out the rebies. See if we can't find out if the 8 has hit yet. I mean, for me, it's definitely not worth it, because what else am I going to do in the evening if I can't get on here and play? But you know, some people they rather get the loans or the wagers going, and it's fun for them. So. So I still haven't got confirmation that it's refreshed. It may have synced back up with the normal time. Hopefully we'll get confirmation here in a minute that we got the 8. Not seeing anything new at the minute. CP3's been out there for a couple goes. I'll give my terrible explanation, and then Fresh will probably need to correct me, but You list up a cheap card for like a crazy amount. Say the wager is 50,000 MT chaos. So you just list up like a pair of shoes for 50,000, and then the loser that owes the coins would buy that out. So that's how you transfer the money on the wager. Yeah, you gotta trust a random to pay up. That's another thing. Like, I'm sure Magic's a great guy, but he's not somebody that we've chatted with night in, night out, like Fresh or yourself. So there's sort of a little bit of a risk element too. Definitely could see somebody free rolling on that, just saying, yeah, I'll pay you, and not having any coins back to do it. I'm sure there's ways to verify accounts and blah blah blah, but it seems like a lot of work for what it is. I think that's how people sell MT as well, is by listing up stuff that is way overpriced, but these game companies can realize, you know, Taj Gibson shouldn't be going for 100,000 MT, and then they can give you the band hammer. Yeah, definitely not something that I advocate here on the stream, but Fresh, he knows what he's doing, so if he wants to do it, it's up to him. Definitely have the faith in Fresh against the community that he's going to beat 99% of the players out there, if not 99.9. So I've still not confirmed that the 8 has hit. Hopefully we'll get some people in that are sniping gurus. But either I got something or I missed it that time, so we'll just get into the next round. Clay is Bay, that's right. So this board doesn't have too many good cards. We're going to try to get on an Amethyst. It's going to be the Emerald instead. So Magic, he's got 15k. He wants to know what we think he should get. Yeah, I do like Ruby Clay. He's in that price range. You could probably pick up Amethyst Kevin Martin for that much coin, and I'm pretty sure if you want a shooter for like Blacktop mode, he would be great to have. Oh, alright, yeah, I have the Amethyst Allen. That's a nice card. Allen can throw down some dunks and do some exciting stuff on the floor. So that is a good pull for you. Ruby Kyrie, yeah, that's another good one. Needs small forward, 3 center. So we're going to play against Curry, Kamen, and Reggie Lewis. This one. We got Kawhi, Walt Williams, and Jimmy G Buckets. Yeah, Ruby Kawhi would be a good card too. I'm pretty sure the Ruby Giannis will probably be dropping here soon because of that. Yeah, that new one coming out might push down the market a little bit. So it's Seahawks and the Cali Shimgangers. Shimgangers. I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, that Giannis should be a great card to play with for anybody getting that Amethyst out of a pack anytime soon. Got decent 3-point rating. Can handle. He's long. Pretty much can do everything. Can guard everybody on the floor. We're just trying to get past Curry for the dunk, but it's going to be a layup instead. Little Owen's rubbing his eyes right now. He should be asleep. He got fed a bit ago, but trying to find the pacifier. We find it as Curry knocks it in. So baby's hopefully settled now, and we'll get back to playing. Jimmy gets rejected by Chris Kamen. Ball moves around out to Reggie Lewis. And we'll run down the rebound with Williams. Butler, he jumped a little harder and a little higher on that one. Let's get the World Be Free. How do you like the World Be Free? I picked Marion, and I really like the Marion card. I see a lot of people with Francis, but I haven't seen that World Be Free too much in the game. Kamen backing us down here. We just keep our hands up with the right stick. Out to Jimmy. And it rattles around and out. Hey Chaos, what time did the Cash Millie stream wrap up? Do you guys go for a few more hours after I said goodnight to you? I was enjoying watching Italy and Australia and Roma and Inter and all the different matches that you guys featured. We get a layup and we're up by 1. Curry hides behind his teammates and knocks it in from deep. So World Be Free, he's getting it done for the Magic Genie. Good 3-point ball, makes all his layups. Chaos, we haven't checked our NBA tips in a long time. I'm gonna have to check tonight and see how many I got right. Since rugby started, we've lost track of the NBA. So World Be Free sounds like a pretty good option there too. On that Amethyst pick, Hall of Fame, difficult shot. So his off the dribble is really good. I try to get that ahead to Kawhi. Butler intercepted it and shot it himself and went through. So all is forgiven. They drilled the 2-pointer, but they got a foot on the line. Oh, and Jimmy's got the hot hand now. I think last night we got up to number 2 in the 2K viewing per walking canoe, so that was kind of an accomplishment. Last night's stream, maybe we can replicate it. We got started a bit later tonight though. Owen faked me out. I thought he wasn't going to stay asleep, so I didn't want to start the stream, and then he just slept for about 3 hours. So I was just sniping off stream until the wife got home. So this is a pretty good offensive game. Not getting a lot of stops either way. I like that because it goes a bit faster. Yeah, his jumper is ugly. It's really flat too. Every time you shoot it, you think it's a miss, but they go in enough for me, and I thought he would be a good defensive player to have, so I grabbed him. I did try to look it up online too before I made my pick to see what people said, but it was just a lot of confusion. Everybody has a different opinion, so I went with the Matrix. Yeah, and Steve Francis plays really well for Fresh. He throws down a lot of dunks, goes for the stop and pop 2-pointer sometimes with him. So I think at least 3 of the cards are good options. Just depends on what you want. Get a toe on the line there, so it's a turnover. Curry and Kamen. We're going to go strip it away from Stephen Curry. So when Nike wanted to keep Curry, they had a presentation to keep him with the company, and they pronounced his name Stefan, like Stefan Urkel, and that didn't sit well with the Curry family, so he jumped ship to Under Armour. They said Curry's worth billions to Under Armour. It's 12-9, getting into the late stages here. And Butler with a big hammer. 2K less than the other ones. It'll go eventually. That sounds like one I would snipe out and mark up if I had seen it. We get the steal off the Cayman pass. Jimmy Buckets out to the Wizard. Oh, Curry got out there. So we get another opportunity. Oh, wow. Fresh to Death. Every time I think I know something, man, Fresh to Death, he knows more about it. So they reused Durant's pitch, and they just put Curry's names on the sides. So Nike really, with a half-hearted attempt when it was time to re-up Curry. I'm sure they wish they had him at this point. They prevent me from wrapping it up there with the turnover. And the 8 should be coming up now for the Xbox console. Don't know what's going on with PlayStation. Last night they were synced up pretty well. 8s and 9s were hitting around the same time. Oh no, so Durant's name was still on the sides. Yeah, no wonder the Currys decided not to stay with Nike. Kind of amazing Nike doesn't make a better presentation too. We get a nice badge, difficult shots, and we get an ad card. We're getting asked who the Magic Genie should get as we try to snipe. West, Ripple, Hamilton. Yeah, I think Hamilton too. So he's got West, Gobert, Jimmy Butler as options. Rip Hamilton has really good shooting and is a good defender. I think Fresh to Death has that one in his Blacktop lineup. So we're looking to see. Looks like it did refresh. There's a Gordon out there. It might have been too late to catch anything. I saw Nash today. Wasn't able to get onto him fast enough. What's that kid? Too much for Jason. So I think we'll leave the diamonds alone. Head to the rubies. We're calling for the 8s and 9s, but nobody's calling them in the chat yet. Hopefully we'll get the right crew in. The sniping crew will make an appearance. Rip his money if he's open. So I'm hearing about a cheap Van Horn. Go check that out in a second. Lenny Wilkins still out there with his hand up. Ball's out there as well. So I don't think we're going to get anything good this time through. But we got Magic Genie saying he's got the cheapest Van Horn. If it's that cheap, I'll buy it. Let's take a look. So we see Van Horn for 35. And that's the cheapest one, but not so cheap that we can make a profit on him. So we'll leave him alone. Let's make sure we didn't sell anything yet. We got a handful of cards. If they don't go in the next 4 hours, we'll put them out for 12-hour listings. Right now, though, it's Kevin Durant hitting the hardwood, hitting the blacktop. Fresh at F City poised to make a killing in the Steve Nash market. We get Swaggy P. And we got Fatty Los here. Thanks for the follow. I saw that come through earlier today. How are you doing? Oh, good. Glad to hear the word is spreading. Hopefully they told you good things. We're just getting rolling here this evening. Got a little bit of a late start. So you really need a power forward. Thinking about David West. I don't know how that West plays. Oh, we're up against Fresh at F too. I think West has decent shooting, so it might be alright. I don't know if West is better than the Ruby Draymond Green. So Fresh is saying he's okay. Draymond's not a great shooter, but he's a really great defender. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that you're following. I got you followed back as well. Fatty Los chatting with us in the stream. Yeah, Hayward's good. I don't know that Magic has that much coin. I have sniped out the Haywood for 15,000, but I think he goes more in the 30k range. So here we go. We're playing against Fresh at F City, the moderator. This is usually an L, but occasionally we sneak through and get a victory. He's got Rodman, so hopefully Rodman doesn't have a big game against us. Fresh is like the best player I know at the game. Mad Maxwell gets the dunk. Magic Genie, this is the guy that you can that you're trying to set up a wager against on the opposite side. He's probably going to run me here like 15-4, and you'll be happy you didn't get into a game with him. KJ not able to hit. From deep, the mayor of Sacramento. Kevin Johnson's kind of a strange dude. Although we're on the same political spectrum, me and Kevin. Oh, that's not bad. You got David West at a decent price as KJ hits it from deep. We got Mad Max, Nick Young, and Durant. Nick Young's able to get that up and in. Yeah, I'm going to be saving coins forever to get Diamond KD and Diamond T-Mac because I'm a Chris Mullin fan. So I'm going to just be doing that for probably 2 months or something until I can get that set put together. Maybe I'll get some pack luck with the VC I earn in the 2K app. Durant. Didn't think he was going to get that in. His energy was pretty drained. The worm is out there. KD goes coast to coast. Sorry guys if I'm missing anything in the chat stream. I do play with a laptop beside me, so I'm not always aware of what's being said when I'm in game. When you play against Fresh, you gotta do everything you can to try to hold him off. He's tough, he's clutch. I'm not just hyping him because he's my friend. He's pretty much elite at this game. Rex in effects from deep. Durant runs it down, loses his dribble. Out to Young. And really just was trying to get a pump fake or get something lucky there. Not a good attempt. Rodman's all over it. The worm has turned. We pry it free. Rodman coming through with the high basketball IQ. Heading to the open space, dunking it home. Mad Maxwell sets up Durant. Vernon Maxwell hit a over-the-shoulder, no-look three-pointer to beat the Warriors in the 90s. Crazy, crazy shot. Was listening to the game on the radio before all the games were broadcast like they are these days. At least if you weren't inside the Bay Area, but you're on the outskirts. I only picked up about half the games back then. So I'm thinking, Golden State's going to win, good deal. And then Tim Roy had the call, and it was just unbelievable description. I've seen the highlights a few times after that happened. It's over to Kevin. He's able to hit that one for us. Rodman, that offensive rebound, kicks it out to Chapman. Nice defense there from Fresh. I thought I had a dunk. He got back in the paint. So I'm a bit behind whatever Genie and Fatty Los are talking about. I'll try to get caught up with you guys in a bit. Probably not pertaining to me anyhow. KD soars for the rebound. Over to Maxwell. He was looking at the rim that time, not throwing it over his shoulder. I think he was with the Rockets when that occurred. Top to Young. And we get it poked free. Johnson flies up, shoots it right away. Young sets his feet. Good game, Fresh. Was kind of fortunate for me to catch you there on that one. Alright, so we're talking about historic players. Manute Bull, Sean Bradley, Tree Rollins. I'll go ahead and throw Jorge Mirashawn in there. Those guys are all super, super tall. So we're fortunate to get past Fresh. I'm sure if we tallied all the head-to-heads, I've probably won like 15% of the time. So we may run into him again tonight, and I doubt that'll happen. To my favor, we don't get a sell. We're a bit early for... Yeah, I don't know. Kevin McHale, man, he's harder to find than Waldo. I guess we might as well play because we're too far ahead to wait for the 8s, and I don't know what's going on with the 9s. We don't have any. Bottom left card. Okay. I can get it whether I win or I lose. I'll get that bottom left for Fatty Los. He says that's where Kevin McHale is. We get Mark Madsen and another gold. Oh, this is not good. Alright, so Fatty does know where it's at. It's at 46, so we're just a minute away. Why not hang out, see if we can't catch a diamond, if that is the case. And it's halftime. I don't know if my squad's winning. I don't even know which team I picked. I just know I picked with the masses tonight in the rugby tipping app. We're playing with Chaos and the rest of the crew. So it's 46 right now. We're hearing that is the correct time, so we're looking for confirmation that the date is hit. Always hard to tell with these longer listings if that's the deal or not. Usually I look at the last card. Alright, so we do know it hit. Blake's out there. I don't know that I can make any coin on Blake. So nothing there that I'm going to be taking advantage of. Let's drop it down, see if something got listed cheap before anybody else gets to it. Then we'll go to the rebies. So Fatty, he does have the time down. Thank you for getting this timed up there. Diamond West. Let's see what Diamond West is going for. I don't think I want to buy him yet. I will eventually, but I'm hoping to get him sniped out cheap. So let's just see what's on the market here. So we see West. I've seen him at 79, I believe. So that's pretty close to the cheapest if anybody's looking for the logo. And we like Hershey. Who doesn't like Hershey for 2,000? So that's a little bit of a good snipe. We're not going to get to retire on MT from it, but we're hearing that West is going down in price tomorrow. This Fatty Los guy seems to have his ear to the ground, and he knows what's coming and what's rumbling down the pipe. He knew when the 8 was hitting when he showed up, so I have a suspicion I might know who this is. Then again, it could just be somebody who is a friend of a friend, so we don't know. Reminds me of a wolf that I know, but may not be what I'm thinking. So let's look up Hershey real quick, and then we'll go play some more Blacktop. So we see Hershey for 38, 36, and 35. We got one for $2,000, so we'll make a little profit on the Hershey man. We got one out there already, but we'll put this one for 12, and hopefully he'll be gone by tomorrow afternoon. Oh, okay, yeah, Fatal's a pretty cool guy. I was thinking you might be the Wild Wolf who comes in just about every night. He's a moderator here, and he's got everything dialed in. It's kind of like you do. He knows all the refresh times and knows the markets very, very well. Push-ups coming tomorrow. I gotta wait till everybody's home from their soccer game though to do it, because I'm so old. I don't think I can bang out two sets of 20 legits. Hopefully I can still do 20 without dropping to my knees to finish them off. But we will hop on the Connect tomorrow and do some push-ups. That's for going over 100 followers. Promised Chaos I would do it. He said to do 100, but I've never claimed I could do 100. So we got Nate Robinson, a follow, and Bosch on the other side. Gotta go for the 100. Maybe if I do the modified the girl push-ups, I could do 100. And there's not going to be a clap in the middle. If anything, I might snap my my fingers. Yeah, there's always kind of a seller's regret. When I got the Westbrook, it felt great to get all the coins, but man, that card played really, really sweet too. Maybe you'll snipe one out. I saw Nash on the market today. I just wasn't able to get to him, so people be making mistakes on the auction house from time to time. We got Matson out there. Matson, the goat dancer. And we kick it out to, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Televic, I think it is. Rattles around and out. And he'll lay that up and out, commit the foul. 20 men, 80 women. I'll be fried if I already do the men, so maybe I'll start out doing the women push-ups. And we'll see how many roll-ins I can do, Chaos. So it's Crusaders and Seahawks. That'll be soccer Saturday night. We're going to play some FIFA tomorrow. Our buddies are in a indoor championship. It's actually a grand final that they're in. So we're hoping they're going to hoist the championship. So we're celebrating soccer on the stream. We'll probably play a little 2K as well, but mostly going to be soccer themed until we find out that they got the victory. And then hopefully they'll come in here and gloat a bit. Chaos is brutal to his friends. It's brutal to me, wanting me to do 100 push-ups too, so. Shot clock's getting dangerously low. We just button shoot it for the heck of it. And that won't drop for me. Getting late for Fatty Los. Appreciate you coming in. Usually I get started a bit earlier, but it can be a little hit or miss with the baby. And tonight I kept expecting him to wake up and then to take care of him. And after that had happened, I was going to start the stream. Well, sure enough, he just stayed asleep. So I could have been streaming earlier in the day. So I kind of faked myself out with my little guy this night, but tomorrow we'll try to be on earlier. The pre-game stream until the wife gets home, then we take a little break and resume through the evening after she's gone to bed. This guy, I guess he's just playing off ball the whole time, I'm not sure. Oh, we caught him. There we go. Good play up. Alright, so Chaos does 100 for the 100. Chaos is the boss. Chaos is closing in on 100 too. Well, Chaos isn't, but Cash Mooley is. I've heard of rumors, although they're not substantiated. It's the same guy. But I don't know that for sure. Problem with having Televic and Madsen out there, they look like the same guy. So I have to look for a second, make sure I got the shooter with the ball. We turn that over. So Chaos is putting the number at 40. I believe that Chaos is a pretty fit guy. He's out running around the park and doing good stuff. He's active in his early 20s, I believe. I forget the exact age, 22, 21, somewhere in there. Maybe he's 20. And we're down 5-2. Yeah, see, the thing is, I would play some online full games, and we occasionally play like Madden or FIFA, and those take a bit longer. It's just I'm out here with my 4-month-old son, so it works out really well to play Blacktop because it's quick, and if he starts fussing, I can just pause the stream and come back after I got him all settled in. But this game is going bad. I'm letting down Fatty Loss. He's probably going to have to unfollow after this. Hopefully not. Mark Madsen, because he looks like he can shoot it. We let him launch one. Not a good idea. We get a good shot defense, and these guys both were 35. Really about as bad as you can do to get two golds that look identical. One's a shooter, one's not. It's Chaos, he's gotten fit now. He cut down on the Vegemite. Curry with the floater. We're going to try to come back here against the Crusaders. Curry's going to have to do the heavy lifting. And they knocked down the jumper from the key. So I don't know if that's Matson over there or... Yeah, that's Matson. Matson's the one that's getting some open looks. Alright, Matson with the hammer. Yeah, Curry's been off. But shooters are going to shoot. They shoot their way out of it, so... They got I think the Knicks game is tomorrow evening. Hopefully he'll get it going in MSG. Jump out on the point guard, but it's not a shot block. Here's Curry springing free. And it's green and good. There's 1 out of 10 for you, Chaos. That was the one. We get the steal. Mark Matson. Matson's going to be playmaking. He's got shooters on either side. Matson in on the defense. He can't finish over Bosch. Boo. We get the rebound. Matson's got defenders flying by him. He's going to feed his teammate for the dunk. Alright, and Baxter's sending me a whisper. He's coming in soon. Baxter. From New Zealand. Those Kiwis are pretty cool. They're not as cool as the Australians, but we like them all. So we're cutting into the lead here. 8-10. Baxter was getting into a little bit of a chat room war last night. Beanstalk had to quash it. Seems like a pretty nice guy. I don't really know what instigated all that. Ball's cycling around. It's over to Bosch. And we get the stop on Bosch. Matson trying to break some ankles out there. He's out of energy. Curry on the double team. Actually, that wasn't Matson. Seriously can't tell unless I can see the player art. Who's who. We go for the fadeaway. That's not going to drop. So Matson is the second tallest player on the floor for us. Bosch has it. Get a hand up on Bosch. He's going to rattle that through. And we got Kid here. He beat somebody 15-1. Maybe the guy we're playing. Played against Kid last night. He's really tough. And that was way offline, but it dropped through for us. So we were down quite a bit. We've battled back to a 1-point deficit. Bosch in the post. Curry's on the outside. Trying to play make a bit. Go right past Bosch. He recovers. And I guess he got the block. Couldn't tell if that got dunked through or if it was blocked. It was blocked. Ball cycles around. Trying to get that double team. Get Steph a launch. Bosch will not block that one. We're tied at 11. Might be seeing a lot of David West in real life here with the Durant injury. Looks like West will be getting a bit more usage for the Warriors. See if he still has it. Wants to post us up here. Opts to go for the 2-pointer. We got defense on him. Curry. Oh, Steph. Didn't know you had the hops with the left-hand hammer. Crusaders and Seahawks getting towards the end of this Blacktop battle. Trying to send Fatty Los to bed with a victory. And we knock it down from the corner. We're up to, if we can get a stop and a make, we'll get the comeback here. He's got an open shooter though. And we dodge a bullet, I think. I was waiting for it to go out of bounds. I didn't want to touch it out. Turn it over. Oh, and is it Mark Madsen for the victory? No, he'll get fouled. Curry's just chilling. Decides he wants to come back and play now. Follow checks it into us. Out to Steph. Bosch is all over it with the block. Uh-oh. I got a feeling my pick is not doing good here in the rugby league. We're about to run out of shooting time. I guess he stripped that somehow. Bosch from deep. I think it was a 1-point attempt anyhow. It doesn't go in. Trying to get it over to Curry. Everybody's on the inside. We don't want Madsen. Out to Steph. The defense gets to collapse as it was kind of a low pass. But hey, we get the victory. Yeah, Curry got smashed, but he stayed composed. Got the game winner. Oh, thank you, Magic. Yeah, we're we're kind of learning as we go here on Twitch, and with YouTube even more so. But I am trying to work on a few things to make the stream better and the YouTube videos better as well. A few of the highlight videos are pretty entertaining. So, Fatty Los, good meeting you. Thank you for coming in and getting us dialed in with the auction house. Hope you have a good night, and we catch you again soon. If you're a fellow streamer, I got you followed. I'll be popping up in your chat sometime and rooting for you or trying to make you laugh. Oh, yeah, bottom left. Good call there. Chaos. Well, bottom left corner, we got 200 MT, so definitely not all bad. We were told to pick it in the chat. And we should be late to the auction house then. It's like 4 minutes early right now, but we'll go through the reviews. Chaos has been predicting it for a while. If you keep predicting things, eventually you'll be right. And that's what Chaos is doing. Shotgun approach. Good night, buddy. So we're looking through the rebies. They're probably picked over by now, but we don't know unless we look. Had a couple good lockdowns today. Got Josh Smith and Marc Gasol, so always worth taking a peek. Haven't seen too many dropping 50s. Once in a while you'll see Mikkel out there, so we're late. The 8s are dropping like 4 minutes ahead of time compared to the usual 5 after the hour and so on. So we got Finley. We're going to try to grab an amethyst. Not going to happen. It's a gold player. Drew Holiday. We see a sea of amethyst. We'll try to click in the middle of it. And we're going to get one. Who can it be? It's Rick Barry. Rick Barry's 4 sons all played basketball at the collegiate level. Most of them played professionally. Scooter, Drew, Brent, and John. I think they all played professionally. I don't believe Drew ever got on an NBA roster, though. I think Scooter at least went to preseason. Obviously, Brent and John Barry had pretty good careers. I'm going to play against Diamond Hudson. Looks like Clemon Johnson. I'm not sure who that is. And Jerry Stackhouse. Yeah, Chaos will say he told us so. Whenever Kevin McHale shows up. Might be when 2K18 drops before we find him, but we'll keep looking. So I only have one correct tip so far. I'm good at picking losers. So I picked against Canterbury. I got the NQLD, I guess it is. I'm not sure the abbreviation. I need to look. Now I clicked on something wrong, so can't check it out. Playing as Ice Alpaca. He's been known to troll a little bit with the pause game, so we'll try to keep him in check. Nice dunk from him. Alright, so I selected the Cowboys. It's Cowboys-Raiders NFL style. Straight out of Australia tonight. Drew Holiday, I thought he was going to dunk it. Not going to happen. Hudson. From deep. Chaos predicting a victory, so we like the confidence. I beat this guy a few times as well. He's solid, but don't remember what it was that he did, but he kept pausing one night for no good reason. Maybe he's just having a bad night. Who knows? Out to Finley. Defense got back just in time to bother a little bit on that one. Who did I take? Roosters and Titans. That's the next game up, I believe. And it looks like I am on the Roosters side. Cock-a-doodle-doo. How do you do? We got the Roosters. In the Tipping Footy app. Rick Barry with the slam. Hudson's trying to break down our defense. Throws the lob. That was not the best timing. They pull the rebound. Hudson gets the open launch. Doesn't get it. They tap it out. This guy's on point early on. OP. Everybody's saying OP. I had to look up what they meant. And he decides to pause the game. That's what I don't like about Ice Alpaca. Really not a reason to pause there for half a second. Out to Holiday. And that does not drop for us. Felt pretty good. Looked straight on the shot stick. Gets Hudson open. We can't keep leaving him open. And there he goes with his troll game stuff. If Fresh Enough gets him for 100K, he's done buying cards. Hope you get him. Even though I don't really want to play against him, but I do hope you find him. I'm going to need to find him, Durant, West, Nash, all of them, to get my Chris Smolin at the end of the rainbow. You're down 11, so I'm just going to go ahead and say you're going to win. Because if you believe it, you can achieve it. Magic Genie. Oh, so you're You're the magic genie, so just go ahead and grant yourself that wish. And come on back, get that victory. Hudson with a nice dunk. And Fatty Mills is the favorite hoopster for Chaos. I didn't know that till right now. Holiday. Finally get a 2-pointer to drop. Makes the score look a lot better. Got a little stubborn there with Hudson. Going coast to coast. Out to Barry. He's back out there on Barry. We knocked it in. Hey Chaos, would you guys enjoy it if I picked up all the Australian players in the game and did an Australian night Blacktop? At least a single round? So like Bogut, Deladova, Mills, whoever else I'm not thinking of. All the Australians that are in 2K? Or is that just bad viewing? And we get a 2-point splasheroo from Rick Barry. Alpaca showing the skill dribble. Okay, so we'll have to do that. I've been thinking about it, but didn't know if you guys would enjoy it. There's I think it's a throwback Bogut in the game, plays really well. I had it during domination time. Out to Finley, he's got a hand up on us. We knocked it through. So we'll have to do that because we have most of our viewership, at least the nightly viewership, is from Australia, so that should be fun. No, I mean, Bogut's a heck of a good player. He's had a good career. Patty Mills definitely is a good role player. Simmons, I expect, will be really good as well whenever he plays. Deladova, definitely an irritant. He can play some good defense. It's out to Holiday. And we get another knockdown jumper. Fatty Mills, he's got a ring or two. And the Wild Wolf is here. Good to see you, Wild Wolf. I guess the 8s are dropping like 4 minutes early from what I understand. Don't know what's going on with the 9 market. We got a little late start on our stream tonight. Finley, he elevates but doesn't get that to drop. We got time. Shot clock reset. And somehow that just goes flying out of bounds, so alright, I guess we don't have that much time. Steve Nash only going for about 100,000 coins though, but we'll have to see if we can snipe him. We're going to have to get him at some point for that Mullen set, so maybe that'll be the first one we invest in. And Stackhouse knocks it in, cuts the lead to 2 points, playing against the Ice Alpaca. Rick Barry buries the dunk. It's only cheap for the people that invest in the game with VC. We are a no money spent stream. So I take my 100,000 coins seriously. And he dribbles out of bounds. Then he has to pause again. Finley goes right between the defenders. Jams it home. So Chaos kept saying we had this game. Chaos looking pretty sharp at the minute. We're up 4 with possession. Just need one more point. Alright, so Wild Wolf's going to check that out, get the real deal. We We had somebody here. I thought it was you. It was a different name. I thought it was you just joking around, Wild Wolf, because he called out when the 8 was dropping. He said it was like 4 minutes early, so we should be just about timed up to get it. It ended up being an easy victory. Isiah usually plays well. I don't know why he needed to pause the game like a dozen times there, but whatever. He can take his loss and get on his bicycle. So let's see what we can find. We're looking for Kevin McHale. Instead, it's an ad card. Ad card can be done away with anytime. Get a little MT. And we get to reset the lineup, so Vince Carter's coming to play. I need to put in Detlef Shrimp as well, because we pulled him last night off the board. Just see what he does. So, the 8s are hitting like 4 minutes early compared to normal, so we'll try it right now, see if we can catch somebody out here. Last time we saw Blake Griffin. We see Jerry West for 78. Pretty cheap for West. I think that's a new card. So I think it just hit. There's a Blake Griffin. He still hasn't been bought out. So nothing I'm going to plunk the coins down on. I'm going to keep hoping to see Durant or McGrady pop up on a mistake. I did see Nash today. Not able to get there quickly enough. Is in the middle of the day when everything goes quick. Yeah, I saw that West right now. Maybe I should have jumped on it, but holding off a bit just in case something crazy comes up. We have the coin to get it. He gone, like they say in baseball. A couple of Chris Pauls out there. See Tayshaun and Tony Allen again. So the 8s are hitting about 4 minutes early compared to the regular time, at least. I guess we can take a quick look at Amethyst, see if something got mistaken for something else that we want. Lots of West and Martin out there, so I'm breaking them down by division. Cowboys can't score. Cheap Hubert up. I don't even know if that's a... I don't even know if he's a Ruby or what. Oh, the Reebies? Yeah, we'll need that one eventually, so let me see if I can't find it. I have been seeing those cards in the cheap range. So we see them for 1,500. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. And Wild Wolf's got the times broken down for us. Thank you, Wild Wolf. So there's quite a few of those on the market. I'll wait a little bit longer till they're out of packs, I guess. Or before they're out of packs to do it, but I suspect all the Reebies will be dirt cheap for now. I was thinking of Roy Hibbert. My brain couldn't figure out we're talking about Hubert Davis there for a minute, so I just typed it in. So we get Porzingis. We got Diamond Vince. Oh, he's going to play with Manute Bol, so Vince has got some shot blocking. Vince turns you to Vince, yep. Yeah, I don't think I think that McGrady's going to be in demand for quite a while. We're going to play against Diamond Jimmy, Phil Jackson, and DJ Augustine. Yeah, Clay needs to have a big game. First he needs an amethyst. Then maybe he'll get the diamond. Might happen now that Durant's out. Clay and Curry are going to get more shots. So we got Porzingis and Manute Bol. Manute Bol could shoot the three a little bit, so he can in this game as well. Opponent's got custom unis, so we're waiting on those to load up. They look kind of funky. Playing against the Head Bandits. We're using Manute Bol on Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson playmaking to Jimmy Butler. He misses from deep. And Jackson pokes it free. We're trying to get it over to Vince Carter, obviously. He will be the primary focus here. Vince feeds it to Porzingis. He's on the wrong side of the backboard. It's out to the Unicorn. He bricks it out. Phil Jackson can shoot, but his jumper isn't that good. It's kind of a weird animation. Bucket's hiding behind the Phil Jackson screen. We need to get Carmelo and Phil Jackson on the floor at the same time. So no score yet. Just a comedy of errors. Jackson gets the dunk. So West had a good start, so good deal. Magic Genie got his power forward. He's happy with it. It sounds to be the case. Vince will get us on the board. That doesn't help me, Chaos. I don't know what city the Raiders or the Cowboys belong to. I got the Cowboys. Maybe it's the Canberra Cowboys, I guess. That would make sense. It would be alliterative. Oh, here goes Manute Bol. Yeah, you're going to have a big pile of coins there. You get rid of Nash. So we get a close-up look at the uniforms. Jimmy with the hammer. And Manute, he goes for the layup. 7-7, decided not to dunk it. Landed up with some more fun. Out to Phil Jackson. Ball's hopping around. Phil with the dunk. It's 12-6 Raiders, so apparently I'm going to tip incorrectly again. If you want to win, just do the opposite of me in the rugby app. Put up 1,200 Quentin Richardson while I buy it. It'll probably get sniped out before I get to it. I will be completing that Reby set if that's what you're referring to, but it'll sell quick if you put it for 1,200. I don't know that I'll necessarily get it. I haven't really got started on the deep shooters, but that's what I'm grinding for. Is Chris Mullen. Vince Carter. Well, if you want to get the Mullen, I mean, obviously you want to invest in the better one, but that 94, you might get a good value on it now. People are probably dumping it, getting the 97. Wild Wolf might have an opinion on that because he has quite a bit of MT and knows the market really well. I haven't got to play with either one, so my opinion is just an opinion, but not based on anything. And we'll spike it with Porzingis. Newt Bowl gets the rebound. Newt Bowl going coast to coast. Playmaking. And we're up by 1. So 97's playing the best, apparently. So it seems like that's more for you, Fresh. Having that elite card with your abilities, man. You're not going to be losing too much with the 97 McGrady in your lineup. Carter takes the harm, gets a dunk. I know it's going to eat up all of the coins you have. Have to get him. Trying to pass that, kind of worked out the same way. Terrible miss. I wrong buttoned it. And Manute Bol's trying to drive to the rim. Butler's not having it. I'm jumping around like I'm crazy or something. Manute Bol's on Jimmy Butler. Manute puts up a hand. And it's a miss. Butler with a good stealing ability. Pokes it free from us. We need to start getting the ball back to Carter. Jimmy mid-range jumper is through. It's tied at 9s. Yeah, Allen Houston is a nice card. I drew it, I think it was last night in the stream. Oh, and Vince Carter. Jumped over Jackson, dumped it in on his head. We're not getting any shot blocks with Manute Bol. We're in the wrong space to get him. Jackson gets his revenge on our team. Actually want Manute Bol to spot up and shoot it. But I wanted him to make it, not just shoot it. Alright, so Manute Bol gets a crack from deep. It's no good. And he takes it with Augustine. Puts us down by 2. Head Bandits. Giving us a tough game. We didn't get the best draw with a couple bigs, but they both have a bit of range. Manute's got a hot spot right there. We opted not to launch it. Carter drops it on Bol for the dunk. Butler to Jackson to Augustine. He's open again. And we're lucky that didn't go through. Manute Bol in the corner. Apparently he had a cold spot in the corner. I do remember him launching it from dead on. Kind of slung it over his head with 2 hands back in the day. We'll try it again. We're stubborn. That one rattles out. He has a hot spot there, but I think we're just out of it. So Manute Bol shooting us out of this game. Jackson in on Manute. We're going to get a block finally with Bol. It's over to Carter. He has a much quicker release than Bol. Drops it through. 13 apiece. 2-pointer would wrap it up either way. Butler with a nice shot over Porzingis. Vince losing the handle there. Almost disaster. And we're not going to win the skills competition doing that. He's got Jackson running out on him. He goes right past Phil Jackson for the dunk. Genie Bus is not impressed. Jackson got scored on. Butler's open. I'm trying to run out on him. And we got just enough defense there. I'm trying to get out on Augustine. We dodge a couple bullets from downtown and we're still in the game. Carter off the feed from Manute Bol with the dunk. Phil Jackson with the double clutch layup. Oh, Phil. My goodness. Carter and Augustine going back and forth. So I had to reset the play out to Manute Bol. Vince for the win. Not going to get it. Augustine was up on him. Phil Jackson having a night against Manute. 7 points. 3 rebounds and a couple assists for the Zen Master. Carter in on Augustine, draws the foul. Good defense from the Head Bandits. I think we're way behind refresh times now. Bol has a hot spot there. We don't trust it. So it's out to Vince. He spaces back. Puts us back up a point. Carter's got 10. It's into Phil. We're lurking with Manute, and it's a shooting foul. Cowboys take the lead. That's what we want. And it's tied at 17 into overtime. So you're saying there's a chance. Opponents staying under the paint here a bit. Manute Bol. I will launch it with Manute. Manute for the win, and that doesn't touch anything, I don't think. It's out to Jackson. And Jimmy Butler. Oh, and he had to pause on me like a troll when he misses it. Oh, now I really want to beat this guy. He went for the pause cheese. It wasn't even a green light. Out to Porzingis. That's through, and I'll give him a little pause cheese. Don't pause on me, guys. It's not nice. So go ahead and sit there with your bitter loss for 10 seconds. And we'll get on to our picks. So, Wild Wolf, he was nice enough to give us the refresh times. Scrolling back up here. So they're, I'm going to copy them. Currently at 02:17:32, so we should be a few minutes late, 3 minutes late to the house. So those are the current refreshes as best I can tell. And we got Baxter here. Baxter sent us a offline, or sent us a online whisper, letting us know he's coming in soon. Hope all is well in New Zealand. Baxter, I tipped the Cowboys to win tonight against the Raiders in the NRL, so I'm I'm feeling pretty spry right now. I'm getting the update from Chaos that they are leading the match. I don't know if it's a rugby match or a rugby game, but I'll get the terminologies down sooner or later. Oh, and there's Amethyst Dennis Johnson. It's not Kevin McHale, but we got Amethyst DJ. So I'm going to shoot a tweet about that. Fresh just saying he is so bad. I don't think he means that in the bad meaning good way. But I'm gonna have to give Dennis some run as well. I forgot to reset the lineup with Deadlift Shrimp, so we'll get both these guys in hopefully tonight. So I'm sending out a post and a tweet at the same time. Sorry about the little delay. It's exciting to see something different. I'm glad it wasn't Amari. We got Amari a few nights back. He has no hotspots, no badges. Yeah, I probably won't put him into the lineup, but we'll put him into the Blacktop lineup for a trial run. Maybe he'll fit my eye. And we still have some picks here. Maybe we can get another Amethyst or a Diamond. We're still looking for Diamond McHale. Running out of big other cards that we want to catch. So we're awfully late to the refresh window by quite a bit. Yeah, I'm really bad about not playing the weekly rewards, so I won't be getting a pink diamond Elgin unless I start grinding it out now. Who knows if there's enough weeks left to get that far. And the Cowboys get the win. High fives all around. We pull Dirk and Drazen, so we got some snipers. We didn't sell anything. I'm going to look at the rubies just for laughs. Don't think anybody else checks on the wingman in all of 2K for some reason. So I'll go take a look. And there's nothing there. Make sure there isn't a Weber sitting out here that nobody wanted. German Jesus. 4 weeks until Fresh lands his pink diamond Elgin. Starts terrorizing us with an even better card. Alright, so nothing looking good out here. Way too late. So here we go. Searching for matches again. I think most of the league had the Cowboys in our footy tips. Don't know how many people went with the Roosters. I'm going with the Roosters against the Titans. That's a closer tipping percentage. Looks like 42 to 58%. Playing against a bronze Bullock in this one. I'm not close at all, buddy. I'm just grinding out MT. I have none of the cards for that set at all. I haven't even bought any of the rubies or anything yet. I will be getting them eventually. I expect to rip a few of the packs with VC before they go out, so Rooster's got this. Apparently Chaos and myself, great minds think alike, except in the early games I wasn't thinking right. Hope so. He might be a sleeper like Zaza Pachulia, sleeper for the rest of the league, taking out Durant. This guy might be the sleeper for 2K, taking us out with the bronze. So it's Seahawks and statistics. Dunks it through with the Ross 87, Ross Sofa 87, I guess it is. I put posterizer badges on this Isiah Thomas today. I had 3 of them, so I probably wasted that posterizer. Tried to dunk it on Jordan, got it rejected. Zaza the GOAT. I actually blame Gortat, but Zaza's gonna get some flack for that for a while. Hopefully it's something Golden State fans we can laugh about later in June, but we'll see. Durant comes back wobbly and rusty. May not be good. So we're defending on Jordan with Dirk. They launch it. They launch it right through on me. I'm down early here. Chaos. He said I was going to expose this guy. It's going the other way. Pink diamond on bronze. And I'm down. We get the block and it still goes in. I felt the vibration through the controller, but it was not enough of a block to completely stop the shot. Dirk and Zeke, we got some talent here. We get the score. Yeah, where is Yao Ming tonight? He's usually in here chatting with us. We're gonna tie it up here and get the steal. C9. I think it's also going to be C8 coming up here. It's running early tonight. Zeke trying to dunk everything now that I got the posterizer on him. He's getting packed. Zeke throws his hands up, gets the deflection, not the steal though. JR Isiah Ryder lets it fly. Misses a couple times. Jordan's just flying up there, getting rebounds, setting up assists. Oh, and Big J's here. Big J wasn't around too much last night. Probably at the park, causing chaos. Should have been in here hanging out with chaos. We get it stripped. This guy is exposing me. Cash Mule. Getting wrecked right now. I'm gonna have to stop looking at the stream and try to be serious. Can't lose with Zeke against a bronze. Well, I certainly can lose, but I don't want to. We missed the 2-point attempt. And we're gonna get a steal here from Isiah. Posterizer Isiah. Yeah. He didn't do anything too exciting there. Big J said he lost. Then he says JK. Zeke wants the shorter launch, knocks it through, and we're now just down a point. Jordan crossing over, backing down, hook shotting it. Dirk has enough defense there to get the stop. Over to Drazen. Drazen's got a bit of a slow pullback. Nightbot is a savage. Nightbot has it out for Big J. He always gets him. about 4 times a week, just about every other night. Nightbot and Jay button heads. Oh no, the Cowboys choked. So is that game over? Chaos? I thought it was over and we got a victory. Dirk from downtown, green light, good night. Splashes it in. In the park, going slow for Wild Wolf. Can't get back-to-back games. Played it tonight, first time in a month. I'm feeling better about this game. I'm starting to read the chat again. We were getting hammered to start. Should have probably launched that up there with Dirk. Let's get over here to Isiah. Out to Dirk. Hand down, man down. They launch it from deep. We got Dirk there to pull the rebound. We're looking good in this game. Nightbot teaching Jeremy to stop using the caps lock. It timed him out for 10 minutes. Oh, Big J, you gotta not use the caps lock, buddy. That is considered yelling when you communicate via written text. So Nightbot is teaching you a valuable lesson, but we do love Big J. We don't want him ban-hammered permanently unless we have to, but we don't plan on it. Nightbot just straight up trolling Jeremy tonight. Baxter brings out the hammer. David West is a post god, says the Magic Genie. And Isaiah Ryder knocks it in from deep. So this guy's actually done really well considering he brought a bronze card to play Zeke. Zeke spikes it. We're up 5. We need 1 more point. I don't know if the 9s and 8s have hit, but they should have by now. Inbound to Isiah. Oh, and I was trying to break an ankle or at least slide by the defender. Instead, it's a turnover. Here goes Zeke. He'll get us the victory. We just got Amethyst Dennis Johnson on the last board pull. Still looking for Diamond McHale. After I find Diamond McHale, I'm going to be a little less motivated, but still playing Blacktop because it works out for me. I'll go take a look at the rubies just for the heck of it. Get a reset lineup. We'll get Johnson in there. We'll get in Detlef Shrimp. We got Detlef last night. We find a teardropper badge. And we get some points. So now, while I'm thinking about it, let's put in Dennis Johnson. Let's put in Detlef Shrimp. Detlef quite a ways back. Alright, we'll go look at the rubies. Maybe they didn't get all sniped out yet. So Chaos still hasn't confirmed what's happened here. If the Cowboys have lost or if it's still going to be. I'm getting a whisper I want to answer right now. So I will not answer directly. I gave my opinion to that whisper, but hopefully you'll come in and ask your buddies, your Australian uncles, what you should do in that situation. picking out a new name. Magic Genie forced him to rage quit somewhere. Murder was the case that they gave him. Alright, so we got the oh, it's overtime. I think it's golden goal. I'm putting in the refresh times courtesy of Wild Wolf. So if you're trying to call 9s and call 8s, especially, that's for the 8s. That's what you need to know. That's where they're at the moment. We're going to go worst to first this time. At least we're going to go with Detlef and DJ. Try to hit that pink diamond. Instead, it's a gold. Overtime for the Cowboys. Donyell's reputation riding on this match. Have not been tipping winners early on. And Nash is about to bang the gavel for Fresh at F City. Good news though, he's going to collect a big pile of MT on his fire pool. Steve Nash. So King J still on timeout, I believe, from the Nightbot. But he has a question. So hopefully he'll come in and ask everybody. Yeah, that's crazy on the McGrady. Maybe tomorrow midday when there's like numerous people listing, you might slip one through cheaper. So we're going to play against Gortat and Byron Scott and Isiah Thomas. All right, Chaos says he's got you. Playing against DFMC. I don't know if you can even override Nightbot and take away that that timeout or not. Apparently the king is back. We're playing with Detlef Shrimp just to get Detlef at least one play this year. He bricks out the first open shot he gets. Not a good start there, Detlef. Detlef feels kind of slow and clunky. Gotten spoiled with all the amethyst and diamonds we have. And we knock it in with Sunny Weems. Nightbot going to Nightbot. I like all the things it does, but sometimes it does a little too much. Shrimp in on Gortat with the dunk. That was nice. I don't know if there's a command to make it say hi. You can always type in your gamer tag. It'll say it'll say that for everybody. In case you need to get paired up or give somebody your console information. We got that for all the moderators. I don't have Wild Wolf's gamer tag, so I haven't set that up for the Wolf yet. But I will as soon as I confirm what it is. Hey, Big J, I think you're back, dude. I think you can chat now. Chaos, he did his magic. think you're able to join us back in the stream. We're working on deadlift shrimp. Alright, so if that's it, I will copy that in and I'll set it up for T, and you just can put it in T hopefully. If I already got somebody with T, I'll make it TW. That'll be the command if you need to zap it to somebody real fast. Usually it's more like this with a handful of viewers, but last night we had a nice collection in. We're going to hope to make that regular around here. Deadlift with the green light. So Jeremy's picking out a new name, I believe. He wanted some opinion. My opinion was he should go with King J. But we got to ask Chaos and Beanie and everybody that knows Jeremy, what should his new Twitch name be? Hopefully he'll follow me on his new name as well. We have about 3 follows from Jeremy. He needs to follow Cash Mooly with all those gamer tags also. Doesn't like Big Jeremy B-Ball. King Jeremy is what Chaos says, so that seems to be the consensus. Out to Pierce, and that's not gonna pierce the net. Scott stepping back and launching. You don't see that every day. Reaching foul on our opponent. He's going to go with Chaos after his hero. Alright, so he's coming. He's leaving. Apparently he's going to go make the Chaos moniker right now. Too bad Jeremy spent most of his time on timeout, courtesy of Nightbot. Reach and foul on our opponent's 9-5. Chaos says, do it. King Cat, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Out to Sunny Weems. Quick release, bad results. Thomas is going to rattle that through. It's just a 2-point game. Deadlift, he's got a hot zone just about everywhere, but man, unless you get a green release, it doesn't drop, apparently. So, I guess it's good we didn't get Deadlift earlier in the game. I would have been a bit disappointed. We don't have any shoes or badges on him, obviously, but Eddie Jones and Steve Smith both play really well, especially Jones, but Deadlift Shrimp is a cut below those guys as far as Ruby rewards go. Still looking to get that Ruby Artest off the board one of these nights. Isiah Thomas heating up, just a 1-point match. Overtime, we still haven't got the winner. Raiders Cowboys. Sunny Weems with the dunk. Deadlift from downtown, a little late. So my grade on Detlef Shrimp on a 1 to 10 is 6.5 so far. He dunks it a bit. He has outside shooting ability, but he's not making anything for me. Cindy Weems, that was really ugly. Detlef's really slow with the ball. Good thing we're guarded by Gortat. We're able to get past him. He can dunk it a bit. Hope the Diamond Chris Mullen plays better than this Detlef Shrimp. It's into Gortat for the hammer. King Jeremy 22, and he's a new follower. Jeremy, thanks, brother. Got you followed back right here, right now, from the stream. It's another King J account. Can't get too many of those. Please be sure to follow Cash Moley and Fresh at F City, and Wild Wolf as well, and Beanstalk and Paul. All the moderators. You gotta give those guys follows. They haven't banned you. Walking Canoe. How could I forget the Walking Canoe? And Indian Jacking. That is the moderation crew for the time being. Shout out to Chaos. He picked out his birth age. 22 years old. I wanted to say birth date. Obviously not correct. Don't know when Chaos's birthday is coming up. Mine is in June. Gonna be hitting the big 3-7. Not looking forward to seeing 40 coming up down the road. Detlef Shrimp. Well, he's gonna get a victory. 1,000 win percentage. And we're creeping up on 125 followers. We just passed 100 a couple nights ago, so that's been really nice. If Jeremy didn't follow me though, it'd be like 50. But it's all good. So Detlef, it was fun, but not that much fun. Don't really know where to pick here on the board anymore. And it wasn't there. That's a tech. I was hoping to find Kevin McHale. Hey, we don't have Van Exel either, so got to have things to look for. So we don't stop playing. We're at 950 victories, creeping up to 1,000. We get a cool Clipper uniform. And I think it's time for the 8 to hit. Haven't seen like DC Spurs and Elemental Pig, some of the other snipers. Obviously Fresh to Death is a sniper, and Wild Wolf very much on top of the auction house. Has a monopoly on all the Dwight Howards. Alright, so the Roosters are playing now. So did the Raiders-Cowboy game reach its conclusion, or are they overlapping? Alright, Jeremy, you're the man. You got everybody followed from the stream. If they have a sword, you got to follow them from our stream. And Baxter's back. Alright, so Cowboys with the BS winner. Winner, chicken dinner. We got a correct tip. Chaos keeping the information to himself, keeping it under his hat there for a bit. I was in a sweat. So we're not catching anything this time. We got the reset. We're gonna get Johnson in. Then we'll play with the real players. So I heard DJ is terrible. I believe it, but I still gotta give him a little bit of time on the floor. It's gonna play with Millsap. Try to hit that diamond. And we got it. And it's Diamond Sam Cassell. Probably gonna be a lot more fun than Johnson to play with. Jeremy's going to set up his sister with Chaos. Yeah, we got some big help there with getting Cassell. And we're going to play against Pink Diamond Zeke. Starting to see him more and more. He's got Rip Hamilton and Cliff Livingston filling out the squad. Wait, what? Says King J. Waiting on this guy to load up his uniforms. Chaos. So it takes forever to load. Fresh, everybody's getting in on the act. King J started it though. So Seahawks and Supreme. Cassell's going coast to coast. Play that up and out. Let's try to kick out with a pass there. Last instant, but it didn't work out. Livingston and Hamilton. Ball's skipping around here. Zeke with the jump pass. I like Zeke when he's on the floor for me, not so much when he's an opponent. We get the shot block. Buzzer was about to go off. It's out to DJ. And he's splashing it for us to start out his career. Jeremy's been promising to set up his sister with Chaos, with Walking Canoe, with Beanstalk. Sooner or later, he's going to get an Australian brother-in-law. We don't know that the sister knows about this. That's what we're trying to ascertain. Her boyfriend and Jeremy's girlfriend are brother and sister, so when her boyfriend comes over, Jeremy gets to see his girlfriend. At least that's what I understand to be the case. Cassell plays really nice, good handles, good speed with the ball. Out to DJ. Not able to hit that time. Reach and foul on our opponent. King Jeremy's dating his sister now. Didn't know about that, Jeremy. Don't think that's a good thing to do, but you're not going to listen to me. Out to Millsap. Millsap's probably not the one I want to shoot with from deep. And Rip Hamilton rips the cord. We're down a point. Dennis Johnson in on Zeke, lays it up and in. Jeremy says he does not listen to his parents, but he listens to his sister. feeling she doesn't put up with anything from the king. Sam Cassell making space for himself. We got the 5 W's in the chat now. Who, what, when, where, and why. Look what King J started. Probably because he can't hear us in the shower. He likes to watch Twitch from the shower. He's got the waterproof phone. His sister's name is Amethyst. It's out of bounds to the Seahawks. Dennis Johnson. Hamilton got away from us. We dodged the bullet. It's out to Dennis Johnson. Dennis has 6 points in his debut. Not playing too horribly. I see what Fresh is talking about though. Doesn't really impress you. Certainly not bad though if you don't have an Amethyst card. Have this Dennis Johnson. I don't believe it comes with any hot zones or badges, so that's not too good. Sam Cassell lays it up off the window. It's out to Hamilton again. It's another miss for Rip. Isiah creates a little space, shoots it. It's gonna hit the rim and go out. There goes Millsap with a big hammer dunk. And we're up by 5. Seahawks and Supreme. Owen's just kind of acting like he might want to wake up on me, so I'm finding the pacifier. That's the first move. So this guy's having a tough game here. Not shooting it particularly well against us. He dares us to shoot it with Millsap. I don't think I missed it that far offline with a shot stick, but it went through. We mug Rip Hamilton for the shooting foul. They set up Livingston for a dunk. Lead is at 6 points. DJ to Cassell. And we get a reach and foul. So it's not Allison. King J, are you going to tell us if we guess it right? Or are you just going to say no to everything? Because it's not really fun if we're guessing and we can't get the correct answer. So we got to shoot this with the Johnson. We draw iron, that's about all we got. So I'm totally confused. He says that he did. He got it right. Alright. Don't know. Jeremy, sometimes he talks in riddles, so I thought it was not Allison. I didn't see any other names go out, so. My guess was Amethyst, but I never got that confirmed. Yay or nay. DJ, not able to hit that one. Supreme's suddenly playing pretty good defense on me. Bottling us up a bit. Johnson to Cassell. Back rim and through. We need 2 more. Dennis Johnson gets his hands up, gets the steal. Johnson's got 7 now. We don't know the sister's name, that's what we want to know. Maybe we don't even care that much, but King, he's always tough riddled crack. Oh, and Johnson with the dunk. So I think we're pretty close to the refresh window. We'll go check it out. So it is Amy Amethyst. And we get to reset the lineup again. So we'll get DJ and Detlef out of there. Chaos is mad he didn't win the name guessing comp. I'm just looking through everything this time on the auction house. And you can pick up Jimmy Buckets for cheap. See him for 25 right now. Let's see if is that a deal? I know it doesn't go for a whole lot, but it seems especially cheap. Maybe I should have sniped that out. Alright, I guess I'll buy Jimmy for 25 and try to flip him. That one just popped up for 27. Of course, I gotta pay some tax on him. Actually, I want to get that other one too, I guess. If it's not already gone by the time I get back over there. Fumbling around a bit. I'm gonna own the low-end buckets market. So we bought 2 Jimmy Butlers. We're gonna put them just underneath that one. We sold LaFat Lover. Put Kersey back to auction. One of these Butlers is not like the other. One has 4 gold badges. So I think I'll try to get a little premium out of that one. So we'll start an auction and put him out for 12 hours. Surprised to see Jimmy that cheap. So I already forgot the price. I think it was $34.5, so I'll go $34.4 on this one. One that's a bit more badged out, we'll try to get 37 out of it, I guess. So we're no longer really a player for 100k snipe out. Try to get 37.7. Don't know what Kersey's at. We'll go check out Kersey. Check out the rubies. We'll find out in a minute. So I got my diamond snipe for the night. Not what I was hoping to get, but it's profit, I guess. The 8 and 9 should have hit by now. Pretty sure we got those Butlers when they published out. Nothing good here. So we already got this filtered up. Let's see what currency should be listed at. 36 is the low, so we'll go 35.5. On to the next filter. Uh-oh. The king is throwing shade at his potential brother-in-law. Sipping on haterade. Alright. Bought a few cursies today for a couple grand, so can't beat that price. We'll have to relist Smith. He's been out a few times now on the market. Haven't sold him. Got him for 3,100, I think. So let's put in Ray Allen. We like the jumper. We'll put in Laybrick. And here we go. Excuse me as I sneeze on the microphone. Didn't intend to do that. So it's Vinsanity with Greg Anthony. I'm gonna try to get one of those amethysts. Thank you, Fresh. And we get a Team USA. I think it's Draymond Green. See a couple new names in the viewer list. If you guys enjoy the stream, please hit follow. I'll follow you back. T-Mac versus Vince coming soon. I hope not. I like it when T-Mac gets paired against a bronze guard and I can just highlight reel him the whole game, but I'm sure it's going to happen sooner or later. I'll get paired up against one of the McGrady's, maybe the better one. Fresh might be about to go by Tracy, so it may happen sooner than I think. Checking out the Mates ladder on the Still Warming Up app as they're searching for a match. I've got 2. I've missed 3. Roosters and I think it's the Titans in play right now. So we're going to play against Diamond Harden, Jeremy Lin, and Dikembe Mutombo. So apparently you can change your tips until the match locks in. I got stubborn last night and stuck with the Sydney. I think I stuck with the Sydney Rabbits. Rabitos. Rabitos. I don't know how it's pronounced actually. Odd spelling. Maybe that's how it's spelled in proper English, but not how we spell rabbits in the US. So we're playing against 408. MFM. 408 is bordering my area code. It's out to Draymond. And he turns into Traymond from deep. We'll be using Dre against Mutombo. We can hop into the paint here. Kimbe's not going to be launching from downtown. Anthony playmaking. Out to Draymond. Can't leave Draymond. Can't sleep on him. few makes early on. Draymond gets the rebound. Bringing it up court. We see Mutombo's parked under the basket. Somebody's got to be open somewhere. It's Greg Anthony. Green light for Greg. We're rolling right now against the neighbor, so to speak. 6-1. It's out of bounds. Possession to the Seahawks. So now he no longer is parking under the basket with Mutombo, but we get him stuck in there anyways. Draymond from just inside the line. Jeremy Lin. I don't think Vince Carter's had a shot yet. He's guarded by Diamond Harden. Draymond, he's going to go for the hammer dunk. Lin with a nice strip and steal. Carter to Anthony. See my opponent bringing out Mutombo manually, and we just go right around to Kimbe. Who knew Draymond Green would be the best player on this Blacktop court in this one? We're number 14, Team USA style. Sets up Vince. Vince rocks and fires, drops it through. It's 10-1. We are now heavily invested into the Diamond Jimmy Butler market. Picked up a couple for mid-20s last sniping round. It's out to Green. Can't sleep on Mr. Green. He's got the hot hand. Into Vince Carter. This isn't Vince Carter's game. It's Draymond Green's game. It's out to Anthony. Anthony's having a nice supporting role. Green light shot. We're up 14-1. All right, Magic Genie. He is heading to bed. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Hope you had a good time. We hope to see you again soon. And we're not going to beat him 15-1. He got the 2-pointer to go through. Are we going to play this whole game and not get Vince Carter on the board? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Let's give Vince a chance to fly. Opponent's hacking on him. And Vince will get the dunk to wrap it up. Alright, so that was quick. We'll go over and check out the 8 market. Nobody's been calling 9s tonight. That's alright. Maybe tomorrow night, maybe soon somebody will pop in to call them out for us. But that is the expected times in the Xbox auction house. We're a little under 100,000 MT. Oh, and we get a emerald. It's LaMarcus Aldridge. We've already got him. And I think I'll just quick sell him. Doesn't go for much. So not a bad night. We got Amethyst DJ. Now we got an emerald off the board. I wish I could have sent him to Cash Mully on the transfer market, but they won't let us do that in 2K. So hopefully nothing crazy pops up out here now, like Durant for 100,000. We are a few minutes ahead. Study the market. See where the refreshes should come in. Should come in after that. Harden. So we're about a minute away. I'll try to jump in. Get a snipe again. Maybe we'll get lucky. I guess while I'm waiting, see if I sold something and push back over the 100K mark. We didn't. So we're going to go ahead and try to pop in at the right time. Find something good. Blake Griffin's been out there a while. So I think it may have hit there. I see a new Harden. I'm going to jump in one more time to make sure my mind isn't playing tricks on me. Harden getting more and more affordable. Alright, so it should be hitting now. 8. Should be hitting. I don't know that it did. I think it did with that Harden. So we don't see anything that we're going to mess with on the diamonds. Off to the rebies. King J hasn't hopped in and played with us Blacktop in a while. Maybe he'll try to match up with us tonight. We seem to always get the timing wrong when we try to play the king. And Fresh is confirming it has hit. Might have got out of the diamonds too early. I'm not sure. Alright, we see Allen. I don't know. Not much meat on that bone. We'll leave Tony Allen alone. Didn't get anything good that time. I'm going to try the diamonds again. Make sure I didn't leave too early. As Fresh is confirming it's hit. I kept seeing a double Harden there late in the night. Not sure if I looked at it wrong or what. Alright, so we don't see anything crazy good. A few Jerry West out there. Nash is sold for our buddy Fresh. Now I want to know how much he got for his fire pull, Steve Nash. So I'm pretty slow here to sniping on this amethyst attempt. But let's just try it anyways. At 5 and 15. I didn't mean to go to the Sixers. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Big pile of coins for Fresh to Death City. Kevin Martin, still very cheap. So we don't get anything that time through. I'm going to let Pink Diamond Zeke hit the hard blacktop surface. That's making me regret not being able to snipe that one I saw today on the market for 100K. I went to it right away, it was already gone. Then we see Giannis. He's got a new card out. So we're searching for matches again in the Fresh to Death stream. He's been hosting with us most of the night. Chaos has been hosting as well, but he's keeping an eye on the rugby. Fresh had the really good pulls today. He got Jerry West and Steve Nash. I think he's hanging on to West. But he sold Nash for just under 300,000 coins. Alright, Fresh is going to stream when he gets T-Mac. I've been waiting for that since I've met Fresh, and he's been around ever since I've been on the mic, so that'll be something I'm looking forward to. So hopefully that happens soon. Oh, you did sell the West. I'm sorry, I thought you kept the West because you liked how it played. I misunderstood you. So we're going to play against Mo Williams, Rajon Rondo, and Marcus Morris. So another one that's got graphics on the uniform taking a bit to load up. Yeah, definitely. Now you're pretty stacked. You can get McGrady and have the elite player. It's Seahawks and the Goats right now. Flew out on Isiah and smashed it back with the block. Playing against Mr. Buckets. He's bringing out all the skill dribbles against us. It's out of bounds over to our side. Onto Tecumbo to inbound this one. To Zeke. And we turn it over trying to get fancy ourselves. Two-point launch. They run down the rebound. And then they miss it with Morris from the left wing jumper. Tomorrow night we'll be doing a little soccer Saturday. I'll be hopping on Connect and trying to do 20 legit push-ups for getting to 100 followers. And it's still scoreless. Zeke has the Hall of Fame bruiser badge, but I feel like he was getting bruised on that attempt. They throw it out of bounds. Comedy of errors. This game. Here goes Zeke. Posterizer badge activated. They hide behind the screen. It's no good. Bringing it up court onto Tecumbo has a little space, but not a lot. Isiah lays it up and in. Zeke, with the nice anticipation, takes the pass away. Shoot the long one-pointer with, I think it's pronounced Esanova, not sure if I'm saying it right, but we bricked that one off the front rim and out. Two-pointer is going to drop for Rondo. so it's all tied up. Isiah with the dunk over Morris. And the baby suddenly wakes up crying. I give him his pacifier. He's probably going to be ready for a snack after this one, so I might have to pause the stream in a bit. We'll see if he goes back to sleep or if he's really hungry. Onto Tacumbo. Lays it up and through. It's 22 zip Roosters. Hope everybody picked the other team. No, Chaos didn't. I gotta go check out everybody else's tips in a minute. And a nice block from our opponent. Chaos is the cash from release stream coming up tonight. Deflection, we don't get the dunk. Another nice deflection. He ends up throwing it out of bounds. I don't know how that's not a possession, but apparently it's not. Shot clock will not reset. Baxter's back. Everybody went Roosters. Darn it. Well, not everybody, but lots of them did. The tipping overall throughout the entire app, I forget what they call it, but through the tipping community is pretty even. And the GOATS decides to call it quits. Oh wow, Roosters are just slaughtering it. I don't know rugby that well, but I know 28-0 is not a line you want against you. We get a shoe, a technical foul, and we get some MT. Mosey over to the auction house. We sold Josh Smith finally, so we're back over 100K. My MT went over here to this Diamond Jimmy investment. Picked them both up for about 25 and I think it's 25 and 27. So we should flip a little profit on the Jimmy buckets market. So I think I'll wait, hang out here for a snipe. Baby seems like he could be waking up and he could just be getting comfortable again. Paste in the times that are expected. So we're like 3 minutes out from when it should hit. Good thing we got that shoe. Vince Carter needed it. C9, Baxter calling out for the PlayStation market. C8 is coming as well. Don't have any Under Armour shoes. Yeah, definitely everybody wants that McGrady right now, so he is inflated. They'll drop another crazy card, I'm sure, in the next set. Then the demand will wane a little bit, but then the supply is also going to dry up. So I don't know. Just take your time on it. Fresh to death is what I would say. Eventually you'll catch one at a fair price. It's going to be expensive, but alright, so let's try to get this in our head, what's happening here. So there's a cluster of 5. Actually, the screen is 6 Hardens and a West and Robertson, so we should see something popping in between in a minute. We're a couple minutes early, but we're just giving it a shot. Since we're over 100K, maybe we can get the big snipe out. Fresh, he's looking for McGrady. I'd rather get Durant first. But I wouldn't turn away either one if they showed up. And the 9 has hit. Baxter giving us the information. Thank you, Bax. Should be about a minute or so. Like I really know, but that's what we're expecting for the Xbox to hit the 8. Been removed from the party. I'll turn that back on in a bit. I think something sold. I don't think anything published out yet. So we're waiting on the 8 to hit. Sometimes it's hard to tell on the diamonds. Not that many get listed up late in the evening. We'll stick with it another minute or two and then we'll go to the rubies if we don't see anything good here. Lots of diamond hardens on the market these days. So either nothing has hit or nothing's getting listed this time through. The diamonds. I'll stay with it up to 50, let's say that. And then we'll head over to the rubies. We'd like to catch something crazy. We saw Nash out there earlier for 100,000. Didn't get to him in time. This time through, though, we're not seeing anything popping up. Not sure Wild Wolf is still around. He usually knows all the times. Indian Jacking is here. Indian is the tipping star in the rugby competition. We're trying to get a snipe here, Indian. It's taken a bit to refresh, I believe. That or it's refreshed, nothing got published out. Trying for another minute or so. So there is a Harden. I think it may be a new listing on Harden. Indian Jacking being modest. We know he is the tipping master. Oh, I wouldn't call myself the great Donyell. I'm just solid. Get a few wins here and there. We'll see if we can get one for you. So I'm pretty sure the 8 hit because we see some wing players, wingmen on the market. Fresh almost has enough for Kevin Durant. He's been hitting the fire pulls today. 2 diamonds. I don't think we're going to snipe anything. We spent too much time refreshing the diamonds. I'm going to try to put together the Golden State set for Tim Hardaway eventually too, so occasionally I'll pop over and see if anybody's super cheap. Not at the moment. So Owen's kind of moving around back and forth, but he's still asleep, so let's get into it with Jimmy Butler. Try to give Indian Jacking what he wants. He says he wants to see the victory. See if we can't deliver. We see Kenny the Jet Smith. And Andre Miller. Yeah, I'd like to. That's not my priority is getting Chris Mullin, but I'm keeping an eye on those Golden State cards. If I see them cheap, I'm getting them. I don't think I have anything besides emeralds and a couple golds right now. But I do want to get that Timmy. So here we go. We're trying to win for Indian Jacking. We're running into Fresh at F City. Not who we want to see when we want to get a victory. He's got that Ruby Quentin Richardson. I'm sure he's deadly with him. He's got Otto Porter and Kenny Smith. Yeah, it's going to be hard. We're playing against Fresh. I don't know that I'm going to let Andre Miller launch too many threes. Really hate shooting with Miller. Indian Jacking is the rugby star. He's trying to be modest chaos, but we know he is a tipper from way back. Got all the inside knowledge. Destroying me in the footy app early on in the season. All right. And Miller's going to lay it up and in. It's not a three-pointer, but we'll take it from Andre. So this Quentin Richardson, I haven't played against him, but I'm sure he's going to be nuts with Fresh controlling it. It's out to Miller. That's not who I want, really. Miller tries to lay it up and in, hits the rim. He's open. We try to shoot it with him. There you go, Indian. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold off Fresh to death, but we got you the three-pointer with Andre, and Richardson splashes it on the other side. George Carl. Jimmy with the dunk. Kenny the Jet. Over to Q. Out to Otto Porter. And Porter doesn't hit that one. And Kenny Smith, I think they boosted his dunk ability because he's a NBA personality. Butler gets a steal. And we get a shooting foul. Jimmy from the corner. That's not that balance of shot. Defense was coming. He's got Porter in the corner, and that's going to drop. So 4-point swing. We missed the 2. Hoops knocks it in. Just a 1-point game. Andre Miller's got it. Out to Jimmy Buckets. A little better on the timing. Still not perfect or anything, but it'll drop through. And we get the steal with Jimmy and the layup. And he decides to yo-yo us. Hoops, he likes knocking it down from downtown. When you shoot that good, why wouldn't you? Miller with the handle. Out to Jim G. Buckets. Back out to Miller. Shot clock's getting a bit low here. Kenny Smith. Miller in on the defense. That was kind of a wild make. Cowboys won, that's right. Cowboys, we had them in the footy app tonight. Nice shot from Porter. We had the defense on him. Wasn't expecting that to drop. Defense was not good enough. And it's a reach-in foul on our opponents, the Hoop Squad. Yeah, we were doing pretty good last night. I got a little bit late into the stream tonight, so maybe that hurt getting it piled up so much, but we gained a lot of followers, so we hope to keep having a nice crowd on a regular basis as Fresh gets the steal. Quentin Richardson in transition. Send to Miller. Back out to Jim. Jimmy, tough pull, good defense from Fresh to Death. I know he was going to want to set up Q. Leaving my feet though, it's a mistake. It's tied at 9. So here we go down the stretch. Hoops and Seahawks. Steal from Kenny Smith. We got Jimmy there, but we can't get the rebound. Porter, not automatic on that one. Did knock down a nice one on us a little bit ago. It's out to Miller. Really don't like shooting it with Miller. Got that ugly hitch. So we back it out here. Butler has to beat the buzzer. I don't think that even ticked the iron. Everybody loves the baby music. Keeps them coming back in, especially in the late night. And stuck a 9 here for both of us, a few possessions at least. And we're out of bounds for a silly turnover. Come on, Jimmy, you gotta stay in bounds. Richardson from deep. Defenses are doing well. Offenses taking a bit of a snoozer here. Miller again. Only guy who can get open is Miller. That's by design. Richardson, nice shot from the corner, actually from the wing, but could have been from anywhere. Dropped right through. It's out to Butler, and we can't get one now against Fresh. Good to turn over though. Miller lays it up and in. Kenny Smith out to Q. Defense got kind of twisted there. Darn it. Didn't want to leave Richardson like we did. And he gets a hand up, gets the steal on us for the victory. Good game, Fresh. And the 9 has hit. Oh no, Bailey's asking if it's hit. It should be coming around though right now, actually. And my son is waking up. I'm going to go run over, try to get a snipe. And then I'm going to pause the stream and come back in a bit, as I need to feed the baby. But right now we'll try to snipe before he gets too upset. We sold Jerome Kersey. And Owen's getting mad. But we'll try to keep him calm here. Go to a quick look at the diamond market, then we'll go into the rubies if we don't see anything first couple refreshes. Big Owen, he's not to be messed with. He wants his food. So we see Butler's out there. And not a lot else. Let's try the rubies. Doesn't work unless you're a moderator, Baxter, but we will be using the baby command here in just a second. But I'm not off the mic quite yet. I usually turn that on when I'm off mic. That's coming soon because he's getting fussy with me. We're gonna have to make Indian Jacking stay around if he wants to see the victory. Baxter wants to moderate. Got into a battle last night. I don't know what that was all about, but got into it with one of the other viewers. Beanstalk had to regulate a little bit. Alright guys, so I didn't catch anything that time through. I'll be right back. I'll try to snipe off mic, but I'll be feeding him, so I'll be 10 minutes or so approximately. at it now. Baby's not really asleep, but he's in a smiley mood at the moment. So hopefully he will get back to sleep here, but he's in a good mood. He's all fed and tucked away here, so hopefully he'll let Dad play. We're trying to get a win for Indian jacking. So here we go. At it again. And we find a match. Playing against Toon Squad or something along that line. He's got Antetokounmpo, Marion, and Weber, so he's got some athletic forwards. We have Katie, Rice, and Smith on our side. I see we got a new follower here as well, so I'm gonna get your name read out. I think it's Derry207, or maybe it's Dury. Thank you so much for following. Fresh to Death City, he's sold Nash and West today, the diamonds, and he still needs 200K. He's looking for T-Mac or Diamond Durant, I believe, on the market. So we're up to 125 followers. Thank you, everybody that has hit the follow button. I got everybody followed back as well. I'm hitting the follow. There we go. So now we got Derry followed back. So it's Seahawks Bulls in this one. Got Glenn Rice. I don't think I've played with that Rice this year. I know his jumper is really, really good. We get a dunk with Glenn. Glenn Rice supposedly hooked up with Sarah Palin before she was the governor of Alaska. She used to do some television anchoring. I think that's when Rice was in college. They were romantically linked. Antetokounmpo not able to flash out there. The Roosters are choking. They were up like 28-zip. I'm afraid to get the update here from Chaos as my opponent knocks it in from deep. Hope Indian Jacking's still around, and I hope that I can win for him. He likes to see victories. Antetokounmpo, we kind of push him out of the way. Oh no, they're doing a Falcons. So my tipping is tipping the wrong way here. 28-18, so it's turned into a match. Credit to the other side for not giving up the ghost. 18 unanswered for the Titans. Remember the Titans. KD with a wicked hammer. Amethyst plays really well. I can only imagine how the Diamond plays. Marion's got it out to C-Web. He's got a bit of length on us. Pulls that rebound with Antetokounmpo. We're going to get the next rebound, though. Throw the lob to Durant, and he lays it up and through. Yeah, weird things happen. People definitely fall apart on the golf course. I usually tell anybody that'll listen to me, most golf tournaments are not won on the back nine. They are lost. Pressure can get to people. Maybe the Roosters got a little too happy crowing about being up huge. It's easy to kind of feel a little sympathy on the other side. Maybe let down a bit. I don't know much about rugby, but I've watched a lot of sports in my lifetime. They get the rebound. Man, these guys are good at rebounding. Another offensive possession for the Bulls. Matrix, guarded by Glenn Rice. Out to Antetokounmpo. He's not the easiest to shoot with in that gold version. One of the first cards I had starting out the game. I think I got it out of a pack. That hits the front rim and is no good for the Seahawks. Variant into Weber. Weber step back 2-pointer. It's not really C-Web's game. And we get a reach in foul on our opponent. Tomorrow night, soccer Saturday night. It'll be soccer Sunday in Australia. And I will do some push-ups. Might warm up with a 2K. And then when we know Beanie and Paul are on their way, hopefully they'll come into the stream. Haven't seen them tonight. They're probably out and about. But when those guys are coming in, we will get into FIFA for the rest of the evening. No matter what happens, we're going to celebrate those guys. They had a heck of a run in their indoor soccer league. Durant's got the hot hand. We're up 2. And I'm out of the party chat. I just realized Bulls is listening to me. Hey, Bulls. Sorry about that. We're Twitch streaming. Not trying to play-by-play you. I'll turn on the party chat next possession, buddy. Nice shot. So it's tied at 8. They're ice skating and holding hands. I forgot about that. Durant with the hammer. We'll get the lead back. Paul and Chris, they were giving each other some flack last night on that Cash Mooley stream. Getting fired up with each other. We had live head-to-head play from Cash Mooley's house. Out to the Matrix. Flat jumper's not going to work that time. Out to Johnson. We'll stuff it home. Haven't shot an outside shot with Glenn Rice. First time I get him. At least that I can remember getting him. Stream has froze. I see that. Sorry about that. I will relaunch it.